Hello, how's it going? Juice Daddy here, back in Cassidy. Juice Daddy. Want to do a little quick pickup video, see what's been coming into the fortress. We got some stuff, so let's just get right to it. Got some good stuff as well, and some stuff. I'll actually start with that. I'm recording this at 5:30 in the morning on Tuesday, October 15th. It's the day after Columbus Day, which means I had yesterday off of work, and I decided to use my extra free day to, while I was out running some errands and stuff I needed to do, get some shopping for me done, to do stuff I haven't done before, or haven't done in a long time, and that's actually hit the local Goodwill. I haven't hit the local Goodwill in quite some time. One of the last videos I uploaded, which will probably be about 2 videos ago by the time you see this, is I did some recent stuff I've been selling on eBay and Mercari, and quite frankly, right now I've kind of got the bug, and I want to, well, I don't want to go too hardcore and spend, hours a day listing and shipping and whatnot. I do want to have listings up and make some sales because, quite frankly, it's kind of fun, and it's kind of fun to get those funds to get those the pricier games into the old video game collection. And what are the chances I'm ever going to get that's, I don't know, let's say an Earthbound. I can get lucky like some other guy here locally and find it for $5 at a garage sale, which could happen. Or, I can raise the funds. Just using Earthbound as an example. So I went to Goodwill with goal number 1, finding some good games. Which I knew wasn't going to happen. Or finding some stuff that I could maybe quick flip on eBay. And I think I did do that. I paid $2.99 each for these. Basically, I have all I don't know anything about the show. 4 seasons of Trem, is that how you pronounce it? Tremmy? I think it's an HBO show. It's HBO or Showtime, I'm not sure. Anyway, the only one that's open is season 1. The other 3, season 2s, 3, and 4, are all sealed brand new. DVDs are all priced at $2.99, so I paid $12. Just the comps on brand new DVDs on eBay, like season 4 was going for $19.99, and I saw a lot of all 4 seasons used, not 3 that are brand new, that sold for like $60 with shipping. So I figure even if this winds up in the trash and I list the 3 that are brand new sealed, I'm looking at 20, at least 60 right here. So I think this is going to be a decent little flip on eBay. Now, they had a ton of seasons, but it seems like they were the common ones. They seem common to me, like they're the ones I see a lot. They had like Sex and the City, not Deadwood. What's that other show? I don't know. Friends. They had some Friends there. A lot of anime, and I spent some time looking at the anime. Bleach, some Naruto, and some other stuff that I've never heard of before. But I as of right now, I don't want to do too much reaching on stuff. I don't want to have a big stack of DVDs or whatnot sitting here for weeks or months, waiting to sell on eBay. I'm hoping to get stuff that's going to sell within a week of me listing it. So hopefully 3 sealed seasons of this show will do the trick. After Goodwill, I went to pick up some stuff I needed from Target. Which, yeah, Target. And I went back to their clearance section, which at my local Target they moved. And it used to be, it's got hard to find some clearance video games. But now I think a lot of people have no idea where the new clearance section is. I know a few people who do, but when I went there yesterday, there were a whole lot of games, and I bought some. Alright. I bought some of these I bought to keep, but I also looked just with the prices and whatnot. I also bought deodorant. Need that. I bought some to keep, but I also bought some of these to flip. I was looking at them, and just right off the bat, the deluxe edition WWE 2K19, they have priced at $11.98. I think this was a mistake because they also had a huge stack of WWE 2K18, the regular edition, also clearanced out at $11.98. I'm kind of wondering if they meant to put that price on these, because these are still flipping at $30 on eBay. So these are getting listed. As long as I get those clearance tags off, these are getting listed on eBay for $30 each. Then we have a couple Switch games. Switch games in the clearance section. Ugly Dolls and Imperfect Adventure. Both of these priced also at $11.98. Brand new, they're still going for, I forgot, $25 to $30. So, once again, this one I just kind of picked up to throw in the collection. I know it's been clearanced out at GameStop and other places. It's That's You. $2.98 was the clearance price. They had like 10 or 12 more copies. I'll double check the eBays on this. If like eBay, they're selling for even $10, $12, I'll go buy the whole damn stack. But yeah. What do we got here? Bought a couple copies of Kingdom Come Deliverance. $2.98 on those. I don't know if you can see that price. $2.98. I kind of bought one for me and one to flip, because even flipping, I think they were going for 12 to 15, which, I mean, for $3. That one's loose. I guess that's mine to keep, and that's the one to flip. So, I mean, if I get $10, $12 for it, that's making money. And another one, finally, FIFA 19 Champions Edition for Xbox 360, and that was $8.98 on clearance. And I looked, and once again, brand new seal, the Champions Editions of FIFA 19 was still going for like $25, $30. So I'm listing almost all this. I'll double check that That's You. If that's selling for anything, 10 and up, I'm gonna list that as well and go buy the other ones. So, not much there for the collection. I have no interest in keeping WWE 2K19. I did look at some footage for WWE 2K20. Oh my gosh. It's like early PS2. It's like horrible. Horrible. It's like they're regressing. They're going backwards. So, I don't know. So, there's some stuff to flip and fund the collection. Speaking of the collection, speaking of Target, Target is pretty known for making errors in their online sales. And they made an error when Zelda Link's Awakening came out. They sent out an email saying, don't forget the sale, buy Link's Awakening, get one free. Now what they meant was, they had a little thing where if you bought Link's Awakening from Zelda, you got like a little, I think it was a puzzle or a pin set or something, free. Well, their ad made it seem like you buy one, get one free. Now, Cheap Ass Gamer and what's the other one? I never use it. Slick Deals were like, you can get the deal. You can get Target to honor. You have to order it online for store pickup, and then go into Target's chat support, and they'll say, oh, that was a mistake, that was an error, but to tell you what, we'll honor it. And sure enough, they did. So I ordered Super Mario Maker 2 and Zelda, and went to Target's chat support. And basically, because they're also offering like a $10 gift card for online orders, I got these two for $50 total. And I got Zelda on like 3 days after release. So, great deal. Sometimes I wonder if Target accidentally makes those accidents in their online pricing, or if they just do it to drive some serious traffic to their stores. I don't know. But all I know is getting these two brand new release and recent release on the Switch, $50 total, was a good deal to me. All right. This is a Macari pickup. I think Macari or eBay. I forgot. But I bought Pokemon Heart Gold on the DS. I know it was Macari because I made him a best offer. I think I offered him $28 free ship to get this. And yeah, you know, if you watch the channel, I'm not the biggest Pokemon fan. I'm not a Pokemon fan at all. But the reason I wanted Heart Gold is because on one of the latest videos of the $5 game box, this was a pickup from a few months ago, I spent, I think, $20 at this garage sale, got a big stack of games and 4 empty cases, one of which was the Pokemon Heart Gold case with the manual inside. Didn't notice it was not for resale case. I don't know if that matters. But anyway, take my Heart Gold cart. Boom. Oh, look, even has a cover for a Nintendo DS in there. I didn't even see that before. Alright. Even got the Game Boy Advance cover. See if I put that back in. So now I've got complete Pokemon Heart Gold, not for resale, which I think I could sell for like $60. So I'm, you know, case, what, $1 in, game 30 in, make $20 on it. Although I did not notice the case was not for resale. Is the cart also labeled not for resale? I'll have to double check that. But I completed this with the purpose to flip it. So there you go. I'm not a big Pokemon fan. Alright, let's just move to this stack right here. I was kind of wondering where the deodorant was. I'm like, I know I bought deodorant. I'm going to need it today. Alright, let's see. That goes... So I did a real road trip to Helena, Montana. I did upload a video of my dual road trips to Butte and Billings and the finds I had there. The Helena one wasn't quite as successful. The day I spent there just goofing around, wasting some time, hitting some thrift stores and pawn shops. I did find a new Atari 2600 game that I did not have. It's Starship. I think that was for like it was $1. So throw that in my Atari 2600 bag. Then for $2, I picked up this copy of NHL Hits 2003. Complete, this game goes for like $10, $12, but it's not complete. But still, I mean, an old 2003 sports game that's going for, you know, double-digit price. Picked up this copy of Alter Echo. This game's not worth anything, like $5, $6, but I don't know. I like the cover. It's shiny. It's complete. It's like it's a former rental from Hastings. Yeah, it's a clearance rental from Hastings. Who made it? THQ. Oh. And finally in Helena, I picked up this copy of a Chaos Legion Capcom game. Another $12 to $15 game. I think I paid $2 for all the PS2 games I bought in Helena that day. If you love Devil May Cry, you'll love Chaos Legion. Well, I hope so. It's the same publisher, Capcom. Alright. I've been wanting this NES game. I think I broke down and got this off eBay. Fantasy Zone. Ever since the last couple weeks of the retro game store that closed recently here, and I saw when he brought out like all the NES stuff he's been keeping in his back stock, and I saw this sitting in a stack. He's like, yeah, somebody's setting that aside and cleaning it for me. He's picking it up later. I'm like, oh, dang. So it'd been on my mind like, oh, I missed that Fantasy Zone. Even though if you go back to the video, I picked up a stack of NES games. Oh, I wanted that Fantasy Zone. So I finally just like gave in to the urge. I think $20 is what I paid. Fantasy Zone. I can get that off my mind. I think I paid $10 for this off Macari. I've seen it a few times and just never got around to pulling the trigger. And finally, when it popped up, I'm like, I'm going to get it. 40 winks on the original PlayStation. Move over Mario. Yeah, because nobody plays Mario anymore. You heard the big franchise called 40 Winks? GT Interactive Software. Move over Mario. Move over Mario, that's a quote from the Nintendo official magazine. Isn't the Nintendo official magazine Nintendo Power? I don't know. 40 Winks, I mean, obviously they're going for a Mario 64 type platformer. This pickup, it was free. I want to thank my buddy Brad, who I know is a viewer. Thanks for watching, Brad, and family. The family, he said, has been setting this game aside for me for quite some time. And finally got around. I caught him at a garage sale in his neighborhood, like he was like next door. He's like, let me run and go get that. So it's Worms 3D. In really good condition, too. Nice and complete. We'll add that to the old GameCube collection. Finally, I'm talking all this, Macari sales and eBay sales and whatnot. I did spend some of that credit on Macari's. Sometimes I cash it out and move it over to my bank account and actually use the money I earn. But sometimes I do use it inside Macari itself for games. And Macari, when was it? A couple weeks ago. Put in my account like a 10% off coupon that I had like 3 days to use. So of course I'm like, well, I'm going to use that. I'm going to, look for some games that I want to add to the collection. And I found this listing, which the original price he had on it was about right where it needed to be. And then I had the 10% coupon, but I do haggle a little bit. And I think in the end I got this little lot of games right here, these 2 Sega Genesis games, after the coupon and whatnot, got it down to like $112, which is a really, really good price. The first thing we have here is Rolling Thunder 2, which I did not have for Sega Genesis. I love Rolling Thunder. I love the original arcade Rolling Thunder. I love the NES Rolling Thunder. The sequels are on Genesis. Just case and game, no manual for Rolling Thunder 2. Right here, probably about a $50-ish game, I think. And then we have Rolling Thunder 3. I had Rolling Thunder 3 cart only, but complete, which just says, the manual's in pretty bad shape. Complete Rolling Thunder 3 is $110 by itself, $110, $120. So to get a complete copy of Rolling Thunder 3 and then be able to turn around and list my copy, my loose cart copy of Rolling Thunder 3 for like $40, $45, which it's currently listed on Macari. Apparently not a popular game. Nobody's really made any offers on it, but it is worth about $40, $45. So to be able to turn around and kind of kick back some of the money back into the funds. So in the end, I'm going to pay $60 for 2 really nice shape, harder to find, rare Genesis games. It's pretty good. I'm glad to add those to the collection. And I'm glad to get this shot at 5:30 in the morning because I'm going to go, I'm going to get ready for work. I actually need to go get the old GameCube looked at the shop this morning. I got it, so I'm going to go there, go to work, and when I come back, I'm going to get my get these listed and get these sold. So I'm glad I got this shot so I can get all this Target and the Goodwill stuff uploaded onto my eBay page. All right. What's coming up next for Juice Daddy? I did upload the the most recent episode of the $5 Game Box, which contained footage all the way back from June. Because of, I know in that video I mentioned my traveling to Las Vegas and then I decided to do a separate Las Vegas episode instead of tying it into that one and la da 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 da. But it was basically to get caught up with some of the stuff I found this summer before that trip, and then I got my, I went on the shelf for a couple of weeks with the kidney stone and with another issue, and then so get all that footage out there and caught up. And there's one more big find for the $5 game box from garage sales this past summer. So we'll do another episode of the $5 game box with what I bought there, so I can get those listed on Mercari. And also we'll do another eBay type sales for the $5 game box. What's been selling on eBay and Mercari for $5 game box finds, so we can update the big board right there on my refrigerator, and update our online funds to see how close we are to getting another gold game, which right now is still Radiant Silver Gun. Alright, so that's coming up on the channel. Thumbs up and like and subscribe and all that YouTube jazz that helps the YouTube jazz players. Take care. I'll see you soon.